Hello, I am Eli G. Brown / Eli G. Brony here with another Bionicle MOC, or somewhat of a MOC, but it's kind of a combination between two versions of one official creature in the Bionicle universe. This is supposed to be a Kahgarak, and, well, as we all know, or at least most of us know, that Kahgarak are giant Visorak, and there are about 3 different variations of these. One variation would be as a combiner model, which this is partially based on, the combination model between Kahgarak and Kahgarak, if I am saying those names right. The blue and white Visorak, for anyone who's not familiar with the names. I'm not really familiar with the names. I'll get them memorized eventually, okay? And there's 2 other types of Kahgaraks. There were some in the 2005 play sets that you could get, you know, with the minifigures. Yeah, those were kind of unbuyable for the most part, because you couldn't really get them if you didn't have a lot of money. And who would really want to buy those anyway? Okay, anyway. The build of this is based upon the building instructions of the combiner model between Kahgarak and Kahgarak, and features the color scheme of the playset versions. So, this is basically a Kahgarak, a Kahgarak that has blue and gold on it. And the head, I am aware that it is I think this is supposed to be a Kahgarak style of head, the green Visorak. This one actually came from the Battling Ram set. It has the same function as I'm doing right now, as all of them do. But here's the sort of the problem that I had with this one. Well, basically, with this sort of building system, there's a huge gap in between right there. You see, this piece is actually not supposed to be in there. I added that to make some coverage, because it just seemed to be open down there, and I just did not like the look of it. I also did not like the fact that there was no place for the head of the Visorak to rest on when you were pushing this down. So, there are also some substitutions with this one compared to the combiner model, and that would be the front legs. Though actually, I think they're supposed to be out like this. These, well, no. These pieces. Okay, anyway, these pieces are actually supposed to be the Kahgarak eyes, but instead, I used the Visorak tip pieces here. And these pieces should actually be the arms that Pohatu had, and also the Rakshi had them, and most of the Visorak had them, but they were not available in dark blue. So what I used instead were these other pieces. The ones that, well, they were used for the left arms of all the Toa Hordika, and they were also used for arm and leg pieces for the first series of Toa sets, as well as the arms for some of the Toa Nuva sets. And they've been used a couple of times between the beginning and the end of the first generation of Bionicle. So I just replaced those because, for one thing, they were what was available, and for another thing, they look a lot better than the originals. So, the function with the Reduca spinner, I hope this works this time. Let me try that again. You know what? I am not even gonna try it again. Just gonna leave it as is. Now here's another thing to point out. The ball sockets on the front well, you could call it the front. These pairs of legs, the second pair, which, counting these, actually have a cracked joint on each of the ends of them, because that was how they were when they arrived in the mail. Though one of the sellers did mention this. He also even gave me a refund on this piece, but he sent it anyway in case I would be able to use it. And I was able to use it, because I didn't need this socket piece right here. I just needed to add this piece onto there. Alright, so something that I also don't understand would be these pieces right here. They're supposed to be like the teeth from the other Visorak, since this is based on the combination model. But since they were on the combination, I just decided to put those there. I'm not sure if they are supposed to be like legs. They don't even look like legs compared to the other legs. But they have been used for legs on both MOCs and official sets that LEGO's produced. I think that they were used as legs for the 2006 playsets, I believe. So, put that down, and that is the Kahgarak for you. Sure, it's not really special since it's just using official building instructions from an existing combination model, but it's pretty good, all in all. So, that is about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you again in my next video. Bye for now.